Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with Aeranna and Evan's Pistachio. And the razor of the day, I nicknamed it the Beast. This is the Muehle R41. And as the more I get used to it, the kind of a less of a beast it becomes. So yeah, it's really enjoying this razor the more I use it. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. But first, let me pause and wash my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Just freshly washed the face with a warm washcloth, of course, warm water, and my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements pre-shave soap cube, which is more like a pre-shave soap sliver now. But yeah, we got a new one for first of the year. We got for Christmas here that'll be going on the soap dish here for next year. So for right now, we're still using it. The face is nice and prepared. Yeah, let's talk about the soap here real quick. The Aeranna Evans Pistachio soap. So let me get my glasses here real quick. All right, there we go. So the soap itself, to me, it's probably the best bargain for premium soaps. So I'll call it premium soaps with premium ingredients in it. So yes, this has animal fats in it. This does have tallow, goat milk, and emu oil in it. So yes, it is an animal fat-based soap. And with that, it's $18.95 for 4 ounces. That's as low as I've ever seen. So, and this one I think is on sale from like $19 or $20 thereabouts, for on normal price here. But that is just such a bargain for this type of soap. The scent notes, you would think, just pistachio. No, there's got some scent notes. Scent notes are mandarin orange, pistachio, sambac, which I'm not really 100% sure what that is. I didn't look that up first. A hint of almond, because it has some essential almond oil in it, and a hint of sandalwood as well. So that's what today's is. And I want you to see the soap. To me, it looks like chocolate pudding. It's so dark and rich and deep. Look at that. It looks dark. Scent is not sweet. It is more. I can smell that pistachio in it. It's a very light scent. I suppose there's a little sweetness from the almond oil in there too. But it does sound quite nice. Or it smells quite nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that today. And changing out, like you saw in my last video, I'm changing my process, how I do my shave nowadays. I'm not filling the sink anymore. I'm just going to run the hot water. So I'm doing that style to keep a cleaner, fresher equipment and all that stuff, just to help guard against any kind of ingrown hairs, what have you. Because I did have an ingrown hair like a couple of weeks ago. I did have one. And it's a rarity, but it does happen even with this type of shaving. So I'm just seeing if that'll help it out too. But we're just trying something new. So I'm going to take my brush out of the soaker. This is an animal hair brush we're using today. I'll give it the 2 shakes and show you. Shake, shake, no squeeze. I've changed that up too. It's a Parker. This is not the best badge. This is the Silver Tip Badger. That's what this is, Silver Tip Badger. So this is their top Badger brush for the Parker. And in my Skuttle, so yeah, you're going to see a lot of the Skuttle this winter. I do have the soap mushed in there with just a little bit, just like a 1/4 teaspoon. I put a little water over it, then kind of like dumped it out, so it's just that residual, that's all. But of course, the Skuttle part itself is full of warm water to have a nice, warm, lathery shave. So that's what we're doing today. Let's get started. Oh yeah, it's jumping right out of the gate, getting some foam going here. So that's the first 50. Let's do 50 more. Alrighty, yes, that is coming about real quick. Okay, so that's the first 100. Now 150 more, and I just switched to go counterclockwise for comfort, that's all. It is producing some foam. Wowie. That is doing. So that's 150, so another 50. Okay, that's 50 more, so that's a total of 200. You can see how it is in the bowl. It's getting there, yeah, so Another 50 and we will be good. So let's do that last 50. We can get all this soap contained in the bowl. Okay, last 50. There we go. Nice and peaky. Show you that. So it's peaky. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get this on the face. I'll rinse off my hand here a little bit. Yeah. Nice Saturday shave. And of course, I don't know if you noticed, but yes, my standard 2 days worth of growth on my face here today. Now, I will tell you, I did use this razor last week. When I had about 10 days worth of facial hair growing, and I was thinking about growing a little beard through Christmas, and then I decided against it. So after I trimmed it off with the electric clippers there, the trimmer, then I used the Muehle R41. That's like my go-to razor for getting after trying to trim off a beard, get it going. That's the razor I go to for it. I've got one even more aggressive than that, but it's just too aggressive, and I don't really care to use that razor anymore. No, and I've got this one that has better manners. So yes, it's aggressive and can be depending on the blade you put in as well, but it has manners, and that's what I like about it. Alrighty, so we got a good lather on the face here. Get that R41. Of course, this is, when I bought my R41, I didn't just buy it anywhere. I bought it from Maggards, and with Maggards, you can buy the head separately and buy the handle you decide to get. So yes, I got a Maggards handle. So you can see with a maple leaf, this is a Maggards. That's what they call their bamboo style handle. So I put that on there because I had a bamboo style handle before in another razor that I sold and was kind of missing it. So yeah, that's what I did. So I like that about Maggards. You choose the handle you want because I didn't care for the handle that came with it. Pass 1, of course, is with the grain. Light. Just need the weight of the razor. Do it again. Yep, so far that first pass, yes, doing well. Go. And this is second use in this blade. And I believe this is an Astra blade in here. Of course, I'll write it down in the comment section, but I believe it's an Astra, and yeah, I'll make sure. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get some more lather on the face. But that went well. It just mows through those whiskers. And I had to be light and delicate with it, and just kind of good processes, and watch the way the strokes are smooth and long and not jagged, and just typical little good processes, and you get a good shave out of this razor. Alrighty, pass 2, of course, is across the grain. Of course, easy to balance the razor too with all these little notches and stuff too. It's real easy to do that. And you'll hear people talk about the balance on a razor, and it does make a difference. It makes it easier to maneuver and glide around, and less have to cut yourself basically if it maneuvers well, handles well. Oh, way up high right there, way up high in the corner. Oh, I could hear it. Oh, still way up high. There's another one. Yep, got it. There we go. And of course, with these silver whiskers, I do have to prepare my face for a shave with the foot facial wash. It makes a difference. It really does for these old gray whiskers, to hydrate them up and all that thick beard that I have. It makes a difference. There we go. There. Pass 2 went well. Of course, I am on vacation with my wife this week here between Christmas and well, not this, the end of this week, this Christmas week. I've got Monday off too, and then some days off next week. But I do have to work a couple of days next week, and I am working New Year's Day. So yes, I am working that holiday for my company, because we are a 24/7, 365 company, and we all have to do our part to help out, and and work holidays where we can to help out. So yeah, I'm taking New Year's Day. So yeah, I'm not a big party reveler. I'm a bed early kind of person because I'm up super early. I get up at 4:30 in the mornings when I get up, and that's what the body wants to do. So yeah, there's that. One of those fun things to do when you get older is to get up early. Yeah. All right, rinse that off real good here, real quick. Sorry, I don't know why I did that for. I'm not done with the pass. But we got plenty of cream. I just did this with. I think I got plenty of cream. Do I have plenty of cream? Let's see. Absent-minded that I rinsed off the brush. Oh yeah, I think we're due. I think we'll do. Gavin is okay, it's thin. Well, what do we do with that? I'm just going. I'm swirling on my pre-shaved soap cubes. What I'm doing, because it's here. It's handy. It's convenient. Oh yeah, that's working good. That'll work good. That will work. It's a thin lather, but it is a complete lather. And I don't think it's too thin, no, because there's only so much thickness that your razor can use to glide across a face. And truthfully, this is plenty. Those guys that say you absolutely have to have, that half-inch thick, no, you don't. Now let me have, I'll come back and rinse it off. After I whip down my razor here. Now pass 3 is against the grain. Oh, that just glides so well. Pass 3 is definitely a money pass for this razor. It always makes me smile when when this razor comes in my rotation, because I know I'm going to have a nice close shave. I know it does a good job coming around the chin. Oh, it does. Yes. Okay, just a little sideways right there. Yes, good. But like right down underneath the scar here, nope, it's smooth there. It is smooth. Still a light feel. Right there. You could say I'm not going to do a buffing pass, because I could do it right now. Because this razor has enough aggression to it where I could just kind of go in. There's enough slickness in the residual for the pistachio soap, and adding into the PAA Preshave soap. Yeah, plenty. Not even an issue. I do remember though, back in the day, and it's been a while, the canned Goo shave cream, and that was always so thick over your face and clogging up the razors. Remember all that, those multi-blades? Yeah, not an issue with the double-edged razors and using good quality soap. Stretching out that nip. Okay, let me just rinse this up a little bit. Feel around. I did wet my fingertips so I can feel. Right here. Oh, right there too. And it's really tight to the ear. There we go. And it was coming that way. Yeah, so that worked. Right along here. And done. That was it. Don't really need a buffing pass per se. I did a little buffing, a little bit. So we just didn't make a full separate step out of it. All right, let me pause up and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back here. Just washed the face with warm washcloth or warm water here. And I didn't pull this apart, so I figured I haven't done that in a while. I better show you here on this Muehle R41 standard 3-piece razor. Just unscrew the handle. Handle stands up. There you go. There's that base plate. See that open comb base plate? And oh, I was right. Let me flip it up right side up so you can see it. Right side up. You can see that Astra blade in there. And of course the standard post configuration. Put that back. There. And it does not really... I can feel that the edges are there, but they don't like overhang per se. So they probably are just like a fraction of a millimeter or something. So I can feel it there, but not enough that I could consider it really sticking out at all. So yeah, so it doesn't really get in the way. Wonderful close shave. Let's see how close it is. Turning on the cold water here. Because yeah, we're going to use that alum stick, and that'll be the real judge of how close the shave is. Is it a little bit too close, lots of stinging, or is it just a little bit of normal stinging? Let's see. Okay, a couple splashes of cold water. Wet down the end of this. A little sting right there, okay. Oh yeah, a little sting right there. A couple of stings on the neck, okay. But not crazy. Little spot right there, okay. The chin, no, not on the chin. Expected it to be, but no. A little bit underneath there, but it's a sensitive spot, and not really the whole body. A little bit on the cheeks, not really that much. So yeah, did well. So it was just a nice close shave without being too close. It's really a perfect closeness in a shave. I've had them closer and they sting a lot and all that stuff too, and a little bit tender for the next few hours, but and that might be, I consider it a little bit too close, but you know, it does the job. But it just does a good job, just does. I'm just, especially for the low dollars of the price of this thing, yeah. Definitely an excellent job. Now, oh, I gotta pause and get let's use one of the new aftershaves we got today here. Oops, I gotta show you what it is. Let me bend down, pick it up here. Where did I put it? Here it is. I gotta show you the container because I'm not using it in a container. This is what I got. This is a big, what's this, 10 ounces? 10 ounces of the Cella Reserva Fresca that I showed on Christmas Day with my, but I put it in just an atomizer I got on Amazon. Tips up. Ah, yes, love this stuff. This is just wow. Yes, for inexpensive ones per ounce, yeah, it's up there with the top favorite. It really is. The Reserva, the Cella Reserva Fresca. So yeah, if you can spend the $90 on the full big bottle, that's 10 ounces. Yeah, it's good stuff. So that felt good. Have a nice shave for the day. I got chores to do. Yeah, I can't. It's not all relaxation here for this holiday season. I'm going to be changing the oil in my wife's little SUVs that she has there. I've been doing that next. She's a little Mazda CX-5 is what my wife drives. So yeah, I'm getting ready to change the oil in that. Right after this shave, that'll be my chore for the day and go off to do a little bit of shopping with her afterwards. But I hope you guys are having a good Christmas break here too, between Christmas and New Year's, and having some time off with friends and family as well. I know New York, and say my boss and the colleagues who do work in New York, in New Hyde Park, so just outside the city. Yeah, they're getting pounded with snow today. And I know my kids up in New Hampshire are getting some snow as well here. But here in North Carolina, central North Carolina, it's going to be 70 degrees here today. So yeah, I'll be out on the deck later. Well, with that, hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe, and go with God.